Hi, hello, hey, it's Anissa and welcome back to another video. So today's video, I've got a little SpaceNK haul. So if you haven't watched my videos before, I'm actually from Birmingham, as you can probably tell from my accent, and I actually still live in Birmingham. So we recently had a SpaceNK open in the bullring, so I went down on opening day. So I'm probably posting this on Sunday. So it was literally just a couple of days ago that it opened. SpaceNK is literally my favourite shop for beauty stuff. Like, I don't know why, I've just never really been a Sephora girl. I don't really know why, but for some reason I find SpaceNK like more aesthetically pleasing, maybe, I don't know. And I suppose, I don't know, I just prefer it, and I think partly because I've always loved their advent calendar every year as well, so I don't know, but for whatever reason I am a SpaceNK girly, so I had to go on the day. So I think the queue started from like 7:30 in the morning, so I think it was opening at like 10 a.m. I was at work, so I couldn't like queue that early, but I went at about, I think it was about 11:30. I just missed out on being like one of the first 500 people. You get a wristband, you get a little goodie bag or something. I think I'd literally just missed out on that by about 30 people, which I'm not really too fussed about. But yeah, I was probably in the queue for like, it was probably like about 45 minutes by the time I got let in, which actually isn't really that bad considering like it had only opened at 10. So yeah, so that wasn't too bad. But yeah, it was actually all right waiting in the queue. Like, the time went by really fast. They had like a DJ on right outside the store. They had like the little SpaceNK bag. They had someone like in a costume of a SpaceNK bag just like dancing. They were handing out like free cookies and stuff. So it was actually like, it didn't really feel like it was that long. So it was all good. So I did have a little spending spree in there. So I don't usually do this, but I think I was just really excited that it was the opening day. And they also had an offer where if you spent like, if you were within the first 1,000 people to spend over £100, then you got like a luxury goodie bag. So I was like, why not? So I know in the title I've probably put something like £300 plus hub. I actually spent, I think it was 169 altogether. Obviously the stuff in the goodie bag is going to be worth, I don't know how much. So yeah, so maybe a slightly clickbaity title, but it is what it is. It's the game that we have to play here. Yeah, so I'll first show you the stuff that I actually like paid for, and then I'll go into the goodie bag. Maybe if we start with the small little bag first, and I'm kind of hoping YouTube picks this up as a thumbnail. And what I really love about SpaceNK is they put all the prices on the stuff, so like I don't need to have my receipt to hand, which is great. So the first thing I got was this Naturium the Glow Getter multi-oil body butter. So I tried this in the store and I thought it just felt like really nice. And a lot of the stuff I've got is kind of like body lotion type stuff because I've kind of run out, and I was like, right, I need to get a load. And I like getting ones that are in like nice packaging just to go on the side in the bathroom. And this was £22. Also got the Way body butter as well. Well, it's a body, they call it body cream. I'm assuming the scent is St. Bart's, but this smells really good as well. Let me just open this one. Oh, it's got the little, I was about to sniff in it, it's got the little plastic thing on the top. Yeah, that smells so good. Kind of reminds me of the hair care stuff, the scent of that, but very excited about that one. And again, such nice looking packaging, isn't it? So this one was £34. Next I got the Malin and Goetz, I'm not sure how you pronounce this, vitamin B5 body moisturizer. So I bought a discovery set of like, it had like shampoo, body moisturizer, conditioner, body wash. It had face moisturizer in there if I haven't already said that, and I really liked the body moisturizer. I thought it smells really nice as well. I don't actually know if this has like a specific scent. This is what it looks like, and again, nice clean packaging. And this one was £38. I love how it's just like slowly getting more and more expensive. If I move on to the bigger bag, for the bigger bag, so I think there's two more things that I actually bought, which you'll be glad to know aren't body moisturisers, and then we can go through the goodie bag. So so these are both fragrance related things. So I got the Ellis Brooklyn Peaches body mist. So I've got an Ellis Brooklyn like travel perfume that I got in, I think it was the SpaceNK fragrance advent calendar from last year, I want to say 2024, and it's got Myth in there and I really like the smell of it. So when I saw like the Ellis Brooklyn little section in the shop, I was like, okay, let's have a little look, and I'm really enjoying the smell of peaches at the moment. So this is the little container. So I don't usually buy body mist, but I just really like the smell of this. I'm just gonna give it a little spray. It's obviously very fruity. It says divine nectar, fresh peaches, and the magic of a secret garden. Juicy, playful, uplifting. And this one was £36 for that. But to be honest, like I'm not a massive body mist kind of user, so this will probably last me quite a while. And then the final thing I actually paid for, so I got the Fleur Discovery set of fragrances. So this has got Golden Rule, Strawberry Letter, Rose Whip, Father Figure, Mood Ring, Soft Spot, Missing Person, and I think Vanilla Skin, which is the one that like everyone is obsessed with. This was £39, so I absolutely like, I'm such a fragrancy type person. Like I just love like trying new scents, and I really like how like these discovery sets are like becoming like a thing now, because I don't really think they were before. I bought the Maison Margiela one. Well, I think they changed the fragrances that are in there, but I bought a Maison Margiela one maybe a couple of years, nah, it wasn't a couple of years ago, it's probably last year. And like they're good if you just like wanna like keep a little one in your car or like at the office, in your bag, that kind of thing. And yeah, it's a good way of just testing out a load of fragrances as well. So love that as well. So that was everything that I actually chose and bought. So like I said, because I spent over £100, I got the luxury goodie bag as well. So there's actually a lot in here. So I did have a little sneak peek before, so I kind of do know what's in here, but I didn't like look at everything like in masses of detail. So do you know what, I'm going to empty it out. I'm maybe going to start from the smallest to the biggest thing maybe. So there's a couple of like sample size things in here, and then there's some full size things as well. So there's actually 16 things in here, which is quite a lot. So the first thing we've got is, this is like a sampler. So this is the Laura Mercier Pure Canvas Primer. So it is just like a little tester in here. Yeah, I mean, I don't wear like full face of makeup very often. So, I mean, I'll use this at some point and I'm sure it'll be great. Next, we've got the Rare Beauty Perfect Strokes Volumizing Mascara. So and this is in black. I'm pretty sure she only does one, I say she, Selena Gomez. Pretty sure she only does one mascara. So this is actually the mascara that I've got on at the moment. I don't like curl my lashes. I don't wear like lash extensions or anything like that. So I'm probably not giving it, I'm probably not selling it very well, but yeah, I do actually use this, so this will be good for like traveling and stuff. So yeah, so cute little mini mascara there. Next, we've got the Laneige Bouncy and Firm Eye Sleeping Mask. So I've tried the actual, just the normal kind of Bouncy and Firm sleeping mask that's in the pink little pot, but I think this is specifically an eye cream. So it is very small, so again, a sampler size. If you're familiar with like the Laneige packaging, you know that they do this like little kind of dip thing, so it's not actually as big as you think it is. But again, eye cream, eye mask, whatever you want to call it, like you don't really tend to use a lot of it because it's just for around your eyes, so that'll probably last a little while. Next, we've got another primer. So this is the Vive, I want to say, Skin Nova Instant Radiance Primer. So again, this is more of a sample size. Just have a look at so yeah, so again, it's small, but like I said, I don't really wear a lot of makeup, so between this and the Laura Mercier one, this will probably last me like a year. Next, we've got the Medik8 Liquid Peptides Advanced MP Wrinkle Reduction Serum. That was a bit of a mouthful, wasn't it? So let's have a look. I'm assuming again this is going to be a sample size. Oh, she's a bit squished. She's a little bit squished, but it's fine. We can deal with that. Maybe that's why it's in the free goodie bag for travel once open. This looks like it might be a bit of a one and done type thing. After cleansing in the morning, massage across the face, neck and décolletage. leave to absorb before applying moisturiser. Yeah, I mean this will probably last a couple of goes if that. But it looks like you can't really properly seal it because it says don't travel with it. So again, more of a sample size, that one. Next we've got away products. So we've got the leave-in conditioner. So again, a little sample size. But yeah, again, I think this one's all dusty. Well, I don't think it's dusty. I think it's like the velvet bag thing that it came in. It's just letting off loads of fibres. Anyway, again, I think this will be good for like travel size, so that will come in handy. Next, we've got the Innisfree Green Tea Seed Hyaluronic Serum. So again, let's have a look at the size of this one. Oh, that's an interesting. Kind of want to open it, but it's just a little pump. So because it's so small and it's a pump, that's probably literally going to last like a week, if that. But again, potentially quite good for traveling. But sometimes with a component like that, because you don't actually know how much is in there, it could actually be quite risky to take traveling unless it's like maybe a night away. Next we've got the Sol de Janeiro Rio Radiance perfume mist. Again, it's quite to be fair, for a smaller bottle, what size is this? So this is like a 30ml, so I think again this can be good for traveling, but equally I could probably keep this on the side and just use it for a little while if I wanted to. Next we have another mascara. So this is the Kosas Soul Gazer Length and Lifting In Peptide Mascara, and this is in the colour Hypnotise, which is essentially black. And again, this is probably going to be a small one, which again will be good for traveling. It's a cute little package there. Next, we've got a Tatcha product. So this is the Dewy Skin Cream. So this is a 10ml, so not massive, but Tatcha products are very spenny. So, God, that's such a cute little pot, isn't it? Like, that's adorable. And it looks like it'll be a decent amount to actually like test it out as well, because I don't think I've tried any Tatcha products before. Next, we've got a Summer Fridays lip butter balm. So this is in vanilla. So if we have a look at that, that is such a cute size, isn't it? Like, this is perfect if you're carrying like literally a tiny bag. Like, this is like perfect size to put in there. I'm actually wearing a Summer Friday lip butter balm. Is that what it's called? Lip butter balm at the moment. So I've got the iced coffee one on. So I don't actually drink coffee, but my friend got it for me because she wanted us to have matching lip glosses. So yeah, I'm currently wearing that at the moment, and I actually really like it. Like, it genuinely feels like it keeps your lips moisturized, and there's so many like lip balms and things that just don't do that. So I actually really like the Summer Fridays one. Next, we've got a Naturium product. So this is the Perfecta Salicylic Acid Body Wash. So this is 100ml. So I know like the standard one that they do is a lot bigger than this, but it's actually a decent amount. Like, it's 100ml, and again could be good for like a if you're away for a week or something. Like, that would probably do you quite well. And I like that it's got the pump on it as well. So looking forward to trying that. I do suffer with back knee, unfortunately, so I'll be interested to see with the salicylic acid in it if it actually like helps clear it up. So definitely looking forward to using that one. And now we're going to move on to the full size products. So there's 4 full size products, and then there's one thing that I've left till the end because it's kind of like a random category. So we've got the K18 leave-in hair mask. So let's give this I'm assuming this is like a full size product anyway, because the box is fairly big, isn't it? Let's have a look. To be fair, it might not actually be full size. I mean, it's 50ml. It might not be full size, but to me that's actually a decent size. And it looks like we've got a pump there as well. So yeah, we'll see how we get on with that one. I don't really use hair masks, but I know I need to take a lot better care of my hair, so that probably might be a good way to get into them. Next, we've got a Westman Atelier eye pencil. It's called the I Love You eye pencil, which is quite cute. Coal Noir, so I'm assuming that means it's in black. So let's have a little look at that. Yeah, looks like it's going to be black. Oh, this is such a cute component. Well, it's a pencil, isn't it? Oh, that looks good. Yeah, I eye pencil is one of the things that I actually do use like every day. I like still live it in like the 2000s and like to put eye pencil in my inner lash line, waterline, whatever you want to call it. I'll probably look up whether you can use this one on the waterline, because I know sometimes they say don't use it on the waterline, which is not ideal. Because it's a Carl, I'm assuming it'll be fine, but yeah, I'll probably look that one up just to check it's okay to go there. Next we have the ultraviolet SPF 50 preen screen. So I'm actually using a ultraviolet SPF at the moment, but it's in like a dropper. It's quite like watery. I actually do really like it. I'm struggling to get into this, but I don't know what this one is gonna be. Oh, it's a reapplication mist, it says on the back. That's interesting. I actually might try this now. Reapplication mist for everyday use, spray directly to face as final step of your skincare regime and over the top of makeup or skincare. Well, that's interesting. That's interesting. I'm assuming you have to maybe shake it a little bit. I'm gonna spray it on my arm first, just because I don't know. There we go. Let's see what it I don't know what that's done. I feel like something's gone in my eye though. That's actually quite interesting. That'd be so good if you're just like out and about and you like want to reapply it but don't want to mess up, like in my case, eye makeup and things. Like you don't want to accidentally, like, I don't know, go too close. Made in the toughest place to get a sunscreen approved, Australia. Interesting. I'm not gonna lie, it has a lot of active ingredients in it, so, and it's flammable. It's got alcohol in it. That's interesting. Is that normal for an SPF? I have no idea. It does smell a bit interesting. It's a good concept though. Actually, this is probably something that would have been better in a travel size. That's an interesting one. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about this. It does smell a bit weird. And last, in terms of the beauty items in here, we've got a Glossier Rose Balm.com. Now, I quite like these. And I have used the rose one before, so I know I like it. But yeah, that's a full size. 15ml, which is quite funny, it's full size. But yeah, so quite happy with that one as well. Final thing we've got is actually a candle. So SpaceNK do sell like candles. They stock diptyque, which is what we've got here. So we've got this 35-gram candle. So it's is it pronounced like Bays? Is that how you say it? I'm not actually sure. I've never actually bought anything from diptyque before. Oh my god, that smells so nice. As soon as I've opened it, oh my god, how cute is that? That's like adorable. I feel like that would look cute in like the bathroom. Like, I feel like it's a bit small to put in like the living room or bedroom or whatever, but that would look very sweet in the bathroom. And that smells so nice. So I actually went up to the diptyque little stand that they've got in the shop, and I was trying to smell the candles, but I literally couldn't smell anything in there. But yeah, I'm excited to try that and see what the scent throw is like. But yeah, that was the last item in the goodie bag. So I do, like, obviously there are a lot of like mini sample sizes in there, but you have got a couple of like full size items as well. So I think it's definitely got a good range of stuff in there. So I'm very happy with that. I forgot to mention at the start that I also got this SpaceNK tote bag as well, because when I was standing in the queue they were giving these out and I thought it's very cute. But yeah, I did forget to mention that. But yeah, so I shouldn't have been leaning up against that wall for the last part of the video, but I started getting pins and needles in my feet, so I had to really change my sitting position. But yeah, that's everything that I got from SpaceNK on the opening day. It's very likely that now that we've got one in Birmingham, there'll be a lot more SpaceNK hauls and probably a lot more things that I'll be buying from there as well, because I absolutely love that shop. It's probably almost a bad thing that we've got one in the bullring now, because it used to be very much like if I was in London or pretty much any other town. So it seemed like Birmingham was one of the few towns in the country that they didn't have one, but yeah, I'm so glad that they've opened one up now. So that's everything for this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!